Creedy is a feature-length horror movie that pays homage to Halloween and other 1980s slasher stories, yet with a faster pace and more gloomy, grim tone. Bloodshed begins immediately as Marcus Creedy, a monstrous-looking inmate at a psychiatric prison in Pennsylvania, violently escapes during a routine checkup. He disappears into the lonely residences in the surrounding forest. Stuart Holden, a teacher in his mid-30s, lives in Pittsburgh and is struggling to finish his first novel. As the deadline from his publisher looms closer, he decides to retreat to his father's isolated cabin in the Allegheny forest. His student and new girlfriend, Cheryl, convinces him to take her along. As they explore the town, Stuart reflects on his youthful adventures, especially those around the nearby psychiatric prison. Stuart makes progress on his book and indulges in his love affair with Cheryl. Everything is perfect until an old-timer neighbor, JT, warns the couple of Creedy's escape. Cheryl is concerned, but Stuart brushes it off. Sarah Holden, Stuart's estranged wife, likewise drives up to the Allegheny forest with a friend in the intention of getting photographic evidence of Stuart cheating with his anonymous lover. The two stop at a rest stop, where Creedy attacks, killing Nicole. Sarah escapes but falls and is knocked unconscious. Creedy comes across JT's cabin, kills the old codger, and moves on. Using JT's decapitated head, Creedy tricks Stuart into opening his cabin door. Stuart and Cheryl escape into the woods and manage to lose Creedy. Sarah awakes in an unknown cabin. A hillbilly hunter explains how he found her as his mother nurses Sarah. Later, the hillbilly drugs his mother and attempts to rape Sarah. Her screams attract Creedy, who crashes through the window and kills the hunter. The mother awakes just enough from the commotion to shoot Creedy in the arm, letting Sarah escape. Stuart and Cheryl cautiously enter JT's cabin and find a CB radio. They contact the police but are interrupted by Creedy, who chases them back to Stuart's cabin. Cheryl enters the cabin and heads for the rifle. But when she turns back, Stuart is gone. She hears screams from the outside but is too frightened to move. Stuart rips the side mirror off his car and beats Creedy in the head with it. Creedy falls to the ground. Stuart, wounded and gasping, lumbers into the cabin and is shot and killed by Cheryl, who mistook him for Creedy. When Sarah arrives at the cabin, the police have set up a perimeter and are questioning Cheryl. Cheryl sees Sarah but does not think anything of it. Sarah, finally seeing the other woman, walks away from the cabin. Two police officers look around and talk to each other nervously. We see the patch of grass where Creedy had fallen, but no Creedy. Creedy is your classic horror villain that follows in the bloody footsteps of Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger. His origin story highlights the themes of decay in institutionalized and domestic life. It was written to be a lean, easy production and could be made on a low budget.